Well, good morning, all. It's Michelle from Michelle's Ink at Stamp It, and today I am. Let's get this adjusted a little better. There we go. Okay, so it is day 5 of the 100-day project 2024. So I had this in my little bin over here that I was working with. And I think this is I don't even remember what this was. Something that I ripped apart. I know that much. So anyway, so I thought, oh, well, it was perfect to rip in two, and this would give me 2 strips to use for, well, here, I'll just show you. I'm going to finish ripping this up. So I'm going to set that over here. This was, I don't know what this was. I don't remember now, but you know, that's okay. So let's cut this. .60 inches by 14 inches, so I still don't know what it was. Probably something that I got at the thrift store. Oh, you know, might leave that on there. This I could turn inside out and use as a tab, so I think I'll keep that. Well, of course, why throw anything away, right? Okay, so I made this tag the other day, but I didn't put a topper, and I usually don't put the toppers into the last minute, but this will go with anything, right? So I'm just going to fold that in half and cut that. Pull that up. Yeah, and I probably cut it just a little bit too short, but we'll see if we can work with it. Yeah, it'll be okay. Kind of just pull one and then the other, and I kind of like it to be kind of shaggy, so there's that. And what I did while we were away from each other was I did some more stuff on this. So I found this journaling card, so I have that. Does it have a year on it? No, but it's old. So I backed it with a book page. This was a piece of stationery that I got in my one of the lots that I purchased. This was had a stamp thing on it. This might have been from Tanya Samuels. This is just a piece of greenish paper here, and this is a piece of washi tape. So that made that card, and I thought, yeah, let's take all this stuff out. So this is what we did. Right, this is going to get glued down, so it won't matter that it doesn't have anything on it. This was the onion skin paper. This was a little piece of cross stitch from a cross stitch notebook that I had, and this is a whale tail tab. I have them on my Cricut, so I just cut a bunch out usually and have them on hand so that I can finish them up. This was a old trifold political ad thing that I came across, and So I cut that up and used it. If I see it in here, I will show you what that looked like, because it was kind of cool. And of course I don't see it right offhand. Over here. Nope, I don't see it. Okay. So anyway, I just back that on both sides with that political thing. And then we put the paper back here. This was a little ticket thing, permission to photograph in Warwick Castle grounds. So then I cut out this, so let's put this in the back because I like that way. Then I put this in there. So it's kind of fun when they get loaded up. Sorry, it's still, it's sunny out today, but I don't have a lot of light coming in right now. So then I'd put this little postcard thing here. So it's kind of like a little loaded pocket that I had. So I think that's all I had done with that. So then I had some labels too. So if I wanted to put some labels, I think this color pretty much matches with that. Wasn't part of that kit. I think this is from Studio 2080 from Sherry. So I'll look at those in a minute. And then this is from this book that I got at grab it here, just a second. Sorry, I should have had that out ready for you. So this was this book. So it has all different kinds of stitchery things in it. So I tore those apart to use in here because it's kind of going that way. I didn't realize I was making a stitchery notebook, a journal. This was, I came across this. This is one of Genevieve's templates for her envelopes, 9x6 envelopes. And I bought it in the doily, her templates in the doily thing. So it looks like it has a bunch of doilies on it, and they look real. So it has two little cards that you could put in there. And then you can fold that down, close it up, you know, however you want to do. It'd be fun to make a wax seal on there. I can cutesy this up some more with some different stuff, collage thing. This is a pocket thing that I had cut out already. Let's see. So I came across these papers. This is another check from 1883. This is French ephemera that I got. It's not old, I don't think, but let's see, does it have a date on it anywhere? I don't know if that's a date or not. It's 68. It does say date there, so that probably is it. And then this is one from 1894, a check. So I ripped those out. Have that. I found another bag that had these little clusters. Here's one of my whale tail things. So I printed them on that. I have some different... I probably printed something on the back and just reprinted over the top of that. But I used that to keep this closed so I didn't have to do anything. And I had made a bunch of clusters, so I'll probably be putting those in. And I will show those to you. I think I just had a bunch of paper on my desk and wanted to use it up. So I made a bunch of different clusters with that. This would be cute to put some of this lace on from that. Let's do that. That I had from the apron. Probably too close a color there, but I could do something like that to cover up the... so I have some onion skin paper, some brown bag paper, or no, this was just old copy paper, or typing paper, but not the onion skin. More onion skin paper, and then this was just a little piece that was left over floating around on my desk. So I just stapled it up, put it on there. You can tear them out for your thing. So let's use this. Some little things over here, so I can move that off. Okay, so I am going to use Fabri-Tac, or well, this is Beacon 3-in-1. I don't know what the difference is between 3-in-1, Fabri-Tac. They have a bunch of different kinds. I also got this at the hardware store, and this is a Beacon. It's called Multi-Grip Hardware, Household, and Marine Glue. So it bonds tile, brick, concrete, wood, glass, leather, fabric, and plaster. It's waterproof, dries crystal clear. So, yeah, I think I don't know what the difference is between them, and I don't know if they tell you anywhere what the difference is or what you can use them for, but I use this all the time. I haven't bought Fabri-Tac in a long time. I just buy this. They have it at, It's All About the Scrapbook in Dixon, California. That's where I get it from. So let's just put this across. This had a bunch of staples that was originally in this packet that I got. So I'm just going to put a line across there. I'm going to put this up so it's funny that that's just perfect. I didn't cut that for that. That's just what was sitting on my desk. It's funny how that does that sometimes. And then I'm just going to put another line across the top because I did cut that to fit the lace from the apron. Sorry, I have all these different kinds of... Whoa, sorry. That was my light. Had all these different... I think I'll put that down. I can put that up just a little bit. And I'm going to hang it off both sides if I decide I want to... this is one of those makeup brush things from the Dollar Tree. So I use that to push down. The glue doesn't stick to it. Or if it does, I can peel it off later on. So we have that. This might look cute tucked up in there too. Or I have this little yeah, I don't know if I want that on there or not. So, and all these things can be embellished even more after you get them in your book. Yeah, so that's just plain on the back, but you can tear these pieces off, use them in your journal anywhere. You can stamp on them. You can write on them. And they're just fun to have. And they're cute. So that'll kind of go with what we have because we've used that a couple times. Okay. So let me put these. So you can see I made a bunch of those clusters. So you could do different things with. I like these. I've used these a lot too. I cut them out and then just use them in my books. This is a, I made this out of vellum. I just folded it up so I could have a little, kind of like a glassine bag type thing. I always say that way I can lose them all in one spot instead of all in different spots. Okay, I had a paper clip. That was all paper clipped together. Okay. So you could leave that raised up if you want. That'd be cute on there. And you would only have to glue it on the part so that you could, you wouldn't be able to open it up still that way. And you could put that here and you would use it like a tab. But I just have it like that. Here's my paper clip. So now I have all my clusters in one little bag. Sorry for all the noise. Okay, so let's see, I'm going to put these over here because I showed you that. So here we have this tag, so now they kind of tie into each other. And you just have to do that in a couple spots in the book, and that just makes everything cohesive when you do that. I'm going to leave these over here because I would like to use those. Again, that makes it cohesive. So I have this that I had done up a while ago, and this has a bunch of pieces in it. This was from maybe Artie Mays on one of her freebies that she had. So I just cut a bunch of stuff out and put it in here. That's a cute little tag. Okay, so I don't know that I'll be using that in this. In this journal or not, but these are just some of the things that I had laying out. These were, again, from this book. Made a bunch of tags. I think I showed you this book. So it's a 1914 book, and it's all lined paper. I got that at the estate sale, Shelley's estate sales. And so I just cut out 2 pages and started collaging on them. And sometimes I'll do this and just leave them in my pile so that I can add papers that match the book as I go. And again, I can put lace on them, fabric on them. I also keep this in my tray so it has itty bitties in it. This is from old books that I've torn up, so you can add textural pieces to it. That would be cute to even just hang off the edge. Like that. That would be cute. I could use this as a topper, because this is material, has material backed on it. So I could actually put that up here. So that gives me my tab topper, like that. So I try to keep all that stuff. These are little pieces. Oh, in fact, I used a piece of it right there. A piece that was torn off, a little bit of it. So you can see, you can use, if you don't know what colors to go with, just go with a neutral, so you have it. Tickets are great things to find. These make great tag toppers too, because you can fold them in half. Let's see, I'll show you. So there, let's do that. We'll put that one up there. Get my blue book here. Okay, so you have your tab topper up there. There we go. Hard to tell sometimes what makes it straight and what not. And you can just keep adding things, like I said, as you go. You don't have to complete these all at one time. I know what Roxy, or Rachel over at Roxy Creations, she will get like a bunch of these and then she'll decorate them all up and put her focal points on them and stuff. But then you're kind of limited on where they can go. Although again, it doesn't really matter. And she's been doing it long enough and has enough followers that... So here's another one of these, and this is separate, but you know, this paper is really strong. So they'll use old ledger paper in these books. They'll use old, you could tell that's really strong. So if I folded that over and made a tag topper out of that, or even just put it on the top. Okay. So I always have this little tray up here of little tiny. This is an old photograph that I cut up. Trying to see what else I have. So if I'm going to cover over the top of it, I will rip up one side if it has a straight edge on it. Okay, and then I will put that over the top of that. So I hope everybody's doing good. We got 3 3/4 inches in our last storm of rain that we had. So, and as I find pieces that I like or I want to put on there, let's see, I have a page of kind of bluish printing right here that I printed up. So I might like some more of that. So I can keep the edge or tear it with my ruler. Let's see, I'll need a plain edge too. I can put that piece in there or toss it. Whatever you want to do. No judging. Okay, I'll do that. They always call it, oh, that's got the date there, 1819. Let's use that. I don't care if it goes off crooked because we're going to do some different things with it. Squeaky doors. This is an old place that was built back in the 40s. So there's a lot of creaking. Okay, I like that. And then I can cover something over there if I want. Let's see, that's upside down, but I could just fold this, get it going straight, crease it. There we go. Tear that end off. Okay, so I could put that there at the bottom. And this is just a lot of how this goes for me. I mean, I'll put links to, I think Donna over at Twisted Paper Studio, she's doing the 100-day challenge, or 100-day project 2024. Leslie over at 507 Willow House Journals is doing it. I'm sure there's more. Let's see, I'm going to put that, oops, this way. I'm going to kind of take that off the edge on that one corner so that I can cut it. I'll trim it around it after it dries. Okay. They call it scrap busting, so I went from one page. Now I have 3. That cracks me up. When you have, yeah. If you know, you know. Set that up there because I put my itty bitties in there. Okay, so we got that. We got these that we worked on. Try to keep this separate for you so you know what I did. I don't have a big area here. This, I think you saw this, and it was part of I don't know what I did with them. Anyway, so I did these pages here. Did I put them over here? Okay, I see it now. So this was this, and I printed up this morning. This is a ledger that I got from 1794. One of the sites, she sells them by the page, so you don't have to buy the whole ledger. You don't have to spend hundreds of dollars. You can spend $2 or $3. So I printed up all this stuff, and I think we're gonna try to use it. And I'll show you how, what I do with these. If I use this, I could, because this came off of this paper, I could just hinge this. This is my hinge, so if I want to make a, put 2 papers together, I would do it like that, and then it would be hinged. So, and then I could put another one on the back side, but let me show you. Get my other. ruler here so we can, this was a bunch of cigarette cards that I got. So I did the fronts and I did the backs so that I would have them all. But let's do this. So I want to turn that over so it's flat. Again, you can cut these. You do what you want. Yeah, you don't have to. Seems like I only cut things now to kind of clean them up and not to well, it makes it easier for me. If you followed along with me, I got kicked by a horse on the end of my thumb and both my bones came out. And so cutting is kind of painful for me. Okay, I'll show you what I do here. And I think Tina over at Shabby Dabby Doodah was the first one that I saw do this. So she takes her scissors and just kind of so I wanted to make that look like it did originally. And this one here. And this part here. And this is just printed on copy paper. Yeah, so if I wanted to do a little book out of this, although I would lose the, well, I wouldn't necessarily lose it. I could still show it. Well, we'll see. We'll just do it, and however it turns out is how it turns out. How's that? I want to keep the date. I know that much, so yeah, let's just go up to the top here. Okay, so I am going to put some glue on the inside of this. I'm not fast, you guys. I am definitely not fast. Let's see. Put that on that side. That's why I only do a couple things each time because, yeah, they get 10 or 15 things done in the time that it takes me to. So you don't want to put it right at the fold, but you want to get it pretty darn close to it. But this way, when you close it, it doesn't impede it at all. So now let's take this one off. Oh, that's going to be good because it's 59 and 60 are the two page numbers. Okay, and rather than do that, I will cut that, and I'm going to do this. Oh, that's funny, that's shorter or longer than the other one. What am I doing? Like I said, I'm not fast at all. I used to compete with horses and rode with Jimmy Wolford, and he used to always say, "Don't ever ride faster than you can think." And I thought, yeah, if I did that, I'd be going riding backwards. if I had to do it that way. He was a lot of fun. He passed away. Greatly miss him. I rode with a lot of fun instructors. Let's see, let's get this. And so now all I have to do is, and I could have printed this double-sided, but now I have another little page that I can put into my journal if I want to, or leave it separate. And I could also just go along and tear this off. There, or I could fold this up and use it like a pocket. Maybe we'll do that because that will be something different, right? Okay, so let's do that. I'm going to get this there. And then this one will fold up so it doesn't have to match, because you'll never see it on the... And then if this is too long, what Rachel does sometimes, I would lose my date, but it would show up over here, is just put it so that this folds and then you have a pocket that goes in this way. So I'll leave that until we decide where we're going to put that. I could cover this with, let's see, does this work? About this way. So I don't mind it being sideways. Okay, so let's go this way. I don't know if I'll get both pages out of this or not, but I'll go over the top of that. Well, hopefully that date will be able to work out on that other side. Okay, so put that on there. I could cut all these out and back them because I put them there, the cards that go together, front and the back. Don't stick. Don't do that. Okay, so just gonna put this way for the edge. Guess I'll start over on this side. Hope I'm not getting my head in there. Okay, and that'll cover that. And then so we have this way, but will it work this way? Well, we'll have to find a little. It's good enough. Have to find a little strip right here of something else, which is fine. That works. And I still have my dates 1829. I found that I really enjoy looking at the older 1700s, 1800s, early 1800s, and late and the 1700s, 1600s. Every once in a while you can find things, but they're getting more and more expensive, which probably rightly so. Okay, put that right to the edge there. And oops. Go up above because that was not going to the edge there. So I have that. And then I will need I just get a book page. What is this here? Elementary grammar. Yeah, we can just reinforce that. Okay. I can go in my little, sometimes you just need a little tiny piece. And I like how this has all the folded stuff on it. Let's see, do I want that? I might want that up. Let's see. I didn't rip it off far enough. Boy, I really apologize for my lighting. I need to get some better lighting. Okay. Go. And we'll glue that down in there. So there we have a little booklet. I can reinforce this part with some washi tape if I want. But I probably will. Let's see if I can find my... I need to find my vintage, or my walnut stain. This is kind of along the darker, but, you know, it's okay. I just want to take the white out of it. This is the new Scorched Timber from Tim Holtz. Okay, so we have that. We'll figure out what we're going to do with that. But that's how I make a hinge for the inside of my, if I want to put two pages together that are full pages, like if you're doing book page, even if you want to adhere to different size book pages, you can put that hinge on there and that way it would open up, you know, same way. So... Okay, I will probably quit on that today, and I will join you, or I'll be back tomorrow, and you can join in if you'd like to. It was fun crafting with you, and hope you join in on the 100-day project 2024. And please like and subscribe. I will give me a thumbs up. I will put some videos over here that you might be interested in, and I'll leave the descriptions in the description box. These were from Brittany over at Redeemable Junk Journals on her live sales that she has on Facebook. So go check her out, and I will, oh, you know what I can do too is this. I could round off these corners. Let's see, I better do those separately. Let's just do the tops. And of course that's not dry enough to make it around there, so we'll cut that. Those ones are okay. That was another, this is a 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch We Are Memory Keepers Crocodile Corner Chomper, and I think I got those at It's All About the Scrapbook. I'll leave a description or a link below for them. So, okay, bye-bye.